What's up guys, Diecast Aviation back here with my first unboxing video. Today we're going to be unboxing this Qantas 787-9 in the new livery, registration Victor Hotel Zulu November Golf. From NG Models. This is a long-awaited model of mine. I actually worked very closely with NG Models in attempts to get this one out. I sent them some photos. I requested them to make it. I sent them some photos about how to do it right after Gemini Jets so rudely, completely just did a terrible job making Qantas 787 models. So I told them about the kangaroo, how to do it, how to elevate the heel off the tail, as you'll see later on, how to block out the windows, and how to get the font right. And that's one thing Gemini Jets did do well on their Qantas 787s. They did get the font right, but other than that, they did a terrible job. So we can always count on NG to bail us out. After all the emails and DMs I sent to them and talked with them, they let me choose the registration, which is VH-ZNG, my favorite Qantas 787. In the fleet. I'm a huge Qantas fan, if you didn't know. Fly with them from New York to Melbourne twice a year to visit my family in Australia, so I've gotten to know Qantas very well. So now we're just going to go ahead and unbox it. Take a look at the box. It just has, out of focus, NG models. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to focus. There we go. VH-ZNG, pre-painted, all that good stuff. 4/18/20, I guess that's quite a while ago, but I guess that's when it came out, or when this one was produced. So you got the Sydney Opera House, Boeing 787-9, Sydney Harbour Bridge, more of Sydney, very Australia. I guess this aircraft in real life is probably based out of Melbourne or Brisbane, but, don't worry about that. Contains small parts not suitable for children under 14, made in China. This model actually doesn't, I'll keep on talking and then get into the actual plane. I'll put a timestamp if you don't want to listen to me talking, that's fine. But yeah, this model doesn't have any of NG Models' branding. I have right here the American, and that's just a licensing issue with Qantas, but NG Models, they don't have their logo on it or anything, because, they can't. So I'm going to try and unbox this with one hand. It could get a little tricky. Just going to put the camera down, actually. Right off the bat, NG Models sort of, they do it weird. But yeah, it's very different from Gemini Jets, what we're all used to. They have the, I don't know what you call this, styrofoam or something like that. So just taking the top part off, got a bit of plastic there for some nice protection, and here's the model. So I'll take it out of the box and get that. So right off the bat, first impressions looking at the model, it is, wow, it is just very good. Everything is exactly where it's meant to be, great detail. The tail is just perfect. You can see here that the heel of the kangaroo, this is something I made sure NG applied to the model, which other companies hadn't done, like Gemini Jets, JC Wings, Phoenix. The tail of the kangaroo is actually elevated in real life, so when you sort of go like that, you get a weird little look of the kangaroo. But that's very important, because just for accuracy. So I told them about that. They took that into consideration and did it. Also, this is something I sort of just assumed would be very easy and simple that Gemini Jets, for whatever reason, didn't do. These four windows, the first four, my hand is shaking a lot, I don't know why it's doing that. Yeah, these first four windows in real life are actually blocked out, because that's where the galley is. So is this one. That's the divider. This is business class, this is premium economy, and then economy back there. This window is actually blocked off because that's a divider between economy and premium economy. So yeah, just starting at the nose, the shape is I'm not very good at molds or anything or talking about those, but yeah, the shape looks very good, looks very realistic. I think Gemini Jet's shape is fine, everyone else's shape is fine. But right here you've got the retro kangaroo, that's on all of the models in the new livery. And then you have the name of the aircraft, which you probably can't see, but it's the name of November Golf is Jillaroo. So then you've got the L1 door, One World symbol, you got all these little antenna stuff down here, November Golf down here, and then, yeah, business class. The writing, very good. The A is right over the door. That is accurate. The only complaint I have is this is not a big deal. The writing's actually very hard, because if you look at the Qantas logo on the web or on Google or anywhere, you'll actually have to spread it out. It's difficult to explain, but you know what I'm trying to say is it's a little too thin like that. In real life, it'd be a little higher. This would go a little higher up, but again, not a big deal. Way better than anyone else who's attempted this model. Very happy with it. Not trying to sound ungrateful, because they did an amazing job. So you got L2 door. As I said, these windows. Spirit of Australia, and then you've got the little Dreamliner, Zulu Victor Hotel Zulu November Golf. You got the Australian flag, and then yeah, the tail, which is just perfect. They did a great job with this. The wings, yeah, not too elevated, because they actually wouldn't get too elevated on the ground, which is probably where your model is. And the engine, these are, I don't know exactly what they are, but they're GE 9X. Correct me if I'm wrong. I know they're GE. I'm not a, you shouldn't ask me about engines. I'm not very knowledgeable in that field. But I think they're GE 9Xs. I could be totally wrong there. So yeah, flipping it, the wheels do roll, which is a good plus. People really enjoy that. They tend to rave over rolling wheels. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I'm not sort of playing with them. They're more just for my airport. Then underneath you got some nice detail at the engines. Qantas, of course, written on the bottom. You have your silver for the kangaroo. That's in the new livery. Then your wheels. So yeah, all the stuff underneath. And then you have the registration. Again, I'm not going to say it again because that gets tiring. Oh, that might be a little loose. I won't do that then. So yeah, flipping it around, same sort of situation on the other side, cockpit, all that. The only difference is there's a bit of a chip here in the paint. You know, it happens, but not too pleased with that. So yeah, same sort of situation. And if you go above, you'll actually notice that the Spirit of Australia's, they don't line up. And yeah, that's accurate. If you're ever wondering, did the NG mess up? Nope. I just broke my pen. Great. Yeah, if you're ever wondering, did NG mess up on this? No, they didn't. That's actually how it is in real life. And then the Qantas symbols don't exactly, the Qantas text doesn't exactly line up either. So yeah, I think I covered everything on this model. I have to say, very, very impressed. I have the one in the Centenary livery coming sometime. Not sure where it is. I ordered this model on Amazon. I'm not sure what the store is called that I actually got it, but it was through Amazon. I got it for like $59, so, you know, pretty good. You can get it cheaper on other websites, but I just want this one fast. I also ordered 2 more of these models on Diecast Airplane Store, plus one in the Qantas 100 livery too. The guy said, I think, yeah, Darius said it would be about coming in June, so I'll look forward to seeing that and unboxing that. Please subscribe. I have way more videos coming, new daily videos of great 1/400 scale unboxings. So yeah, I definitely recommend this model if you need it for your airport. And again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.